If you've been following their social media, you know Jake Whittenberg and Egan have arrived safely for the Olympics.
And the opening ceremony is this Friday, but the coverage begins today. Here are the boys from Italy.
Greetings from Milan, Italy. Egan, we made it.
We made it. I need to settle down. I'm having too many pastries right now, but the food here, the pasta,
Absolutely.
the pastries, delicious. The view not bad as well.
The Duomo Cathedral, fascinating here in the city of Milan. You know, these Olympics, as you know, Chris, so historic in so many ways. One of the reasons is the geography of all of this. It's one of the most spread out Olympics in history. Imagine the two host cities being as far apart as Seattle and Portland, only with the Alps in between.
Ciao, and welcome to the 2026 Olympic Games in Milano Cortina, Italy. One reason these Olympics will be so historic is the layout. Allow me to explain with animation extraordinaire Jason Goots. The games are spread out all over northern Italy, stretching from the home base in Milan to the Italian Alps on the border of Switzerland and Austria. Milan is where the opening ceremony takes place February 6th in San Siro Stadium. Milan is also where the sports of hockey, figure skating, and speed skating will be taking place throughout the games. To get to the other 6 hosting cities, it's a trek. 250 miles to the northeast is Cortina, nestled in the Dolomites within the Italian Alps. This is where the bulk of the remaining games are played. Most of the skiing events are here, curling and the sliding events like bobsled, luge, and skeleton will also be in Cortina. An hour north, biathlon takes place in Antiselva Arena, one of the most famous winter venues in the world. If you get to Val di Fiemme, you'll find 2 villages called Predazzo and Tesoro. This is where athletes will compete in cross-country skiing and ski jumping. Then farther into the Alps is the region of Valtelline. The mountain towns of Livigno and Bormio will be hosting snowboarding and the new Olympic sport of mountaineering. And as if the games weren't spread out enough, the grand finale, closing ceremony on February 22nd, is in Verona at the historic Arena di Verona, which is nearly 2,000 years old. This is the only event that will be hosted in this city. Of course, you likely won't have to navigate all these twists and turns in Italy. You can enjoy the games comfortably in your own home.
You know, Chris, they're reusing some of the venues in Cortina from the 1956 games to save money. It's really a fascinating concept.
It is, and as we talk about, it is a very spread out Olympics. Even the venues here in Milan, I mean, from where we're standing, it takes over an hour and 45 minutes just to get to this speed skating venue where we have 3 of our athletes competing.
We're getting our bearings set, learning a lot about the metro here in Milan. A lot more stories to come. Back to you for now.